Hello and happy new year, Taurus. So this is your welcome. This is your January 2019 divine message and tarot reading for you, Taurus. I want to welcome you and I want to remind you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and to remember that this is a message should be a message for your spiritual well-being. If the message applies, take it. If it does not, then move on and never think about it again. All right? So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle a little bit here while I ask your guides and guardians to come through, Taurus. What do your guides have to say for the month of January 2019? What message do you need to hear most? What is going on right now as so many things are happening spiritually? What is going on with you, Taurus? I'm getting a sense of resignation from you. I'm getting a sense of you had been wanting to know information for so long now, and now you finally have decided to give in to spirit. So that is a great thing. Resignation isn't always giving up. Resignation is sometimes just realizing that you have to let it go. So let me go ahead and take a look here. What message your guides and guardians have for Taurus for January 2019? Let's take a look. Alrighty. Okay. Whew. All right, let's take a look here. Some interesting things happening for you, Taurus. Yes. I'm definitely seeing that symbol of resignation here. Divine timing. Let's take a look. And there's also an amazing message here, but I will do the tarot reading, and then what I'm going to be doing as well is I'm going to be picking an animal oracle card for you. I love this deck. It was divinely guided to me. It is by Colette Baron Reed, and the reason why I pull this oracle card is because oracle cards are great ways to get a message when you need a message quickly, when you feel that you need a message, and maybe you aren't very unbiased when it comes to your tarot readings, when you do tarot readings for yourself or things, or maybe you don't know how to read the tarot, or you're still struggling connecting with your guides. The oracle cards are amazing ways to get messages to yourself very quickly. All right, let's get started with your reading, Taurus. So it's interesting here because like I said before, I'm seeing a theme of resignation. So now in your past here, you have the Hierophant, the Five of Wands, and the Chariot, okay? And this is a very interesting transition here because after that, in the present, you have the Three of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, okay? And then at the bottom here, I have the Temperance, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. There, there, and there. Alrighty. Okay, so in the past, the Hierophant. The Hierophant to me represents a big blockage. A door that maybe was closed to you. This could also be past beliefs that were limiting. Now, the Hierophant isn't always bad. The Hierophant is representative of tradition, of things you are used to doing something a certain way. And when the Hierophant comes up in the past, I like that because sometimes, although I love tradition as anyone else, sometimes tradition can be a little bit self-limiting. And it can give you limiting beliefs that you can struggle with in your transition to finding better balance, okay? So I love that the Hierophant is coming up for you here. I love these cross keys here. In my tradition, the cross keys often represent doors that have been closed to you. They have been closed to you before, which now are going to be opened. Okay, so I like that the fact that the Hierophant is in the past, because that's telling me that your faith, your faith and your hard work is going to start paying off, because that Hierophant is in the past, and some doors are going to start opening for you. The Five of Wands. The Five of Wands to me represents that there is a conflict. There's a conflict you've been dealing with, and that conflict may be with people that you love around you, but you are having a hard time getting along with them. You're having a hard time getting them to agree with you on something. Okay, what I love here is that it's right next to the Chariot, which to me represents the symbol of Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Funny enough, the Chariot also to me, the reason why that represents it is because of the moons here. The moons represent Cancer. The stars can represent Aquarius as well. And you have the two color sphinxes here, which to me can also represent the symbol of Libra, but primarily water signs, and then the air sign of Aquarius or Libra. Okay, the reason why I'm bringing up Aquarius and Libra is because Aquarius actually has a lot of water energy in it, even though it's an air sign, and then Libra also has a lot of water energy in it, even though it is an air sign. Now, this could be the main person that you are having a conflict with, okay? And what's happening here is that this conflict is moving towards getting resolved. And what's happening here is that in the current present, there is a reconciliation. The Three of Cups to me represents a reconciliation. It represents a repair in a relationship, probably having to do with some sort of water sign, and being able to repair that relationship with that person. So it looks like now is the present moment. Just as you're about to give up, just as you were about to put down your sword, or you already put down your sword because you decided to give faith to your guides and to allow them to bring things to be for you. Because that's what the Four of Swords here represents to me. It's finally deciding to put down your sword and rest your fight, okay? So this is also rest the fight, because there are some things that you cannot fight. There are some things that you have to allow to happen. So I love this reconciliation. This reconciliation could be with someone who is also an earth sign, another person who is an earth sign, as well as a person who is a water sign. So this could be something that it could be multiple people that you will be doing reconciliation with in this month. And this month may very much be about reconciliation for you. I'm seeing a move for you, Taurus. I'm seeing a move to go visit someone. Now, they're pointing out this child here. As you can see, I'm seeing the gentleman, a woman, and a child here. Now, this is telling me that this is going to be a move for positive reasons. This is going to be a move to move forward to a positive state of being. And this could be a figurative move, or this could be a physical move for you that would be more beneficial. Here, in your future, Archangel Michael is what this card represents to me, is you have been giving it to God, okay? Or you have been giving it to the universe, whatever you want to call God. And your faith is going to start paying off now. Your faith is going to start giving you those things that you have been asking for. At the bottom of the bottom here, two amazing new signs. Both number ones. Aces to me represent the number one. The number one, emotionally, I'm seeing the Ace of Swords, which represents thoughts and emotions. I'm seeing the Ace of Wands, which represents actions. And I'm seeing here a renewal, a brand new beginning. That's what I love about this. Brand new beginning, but be careful not to be too rash and try to rush something. Let it take its own pace, okay? Sometimes fire energy can be very rash. Even though you are an earth sign and you usually don't go with fire energy, you've been waiting for something for a very long time, and you may want to end up rushing it because you've been waiting for that person to come back into your life. Don't don't ruin it by being too rash, by being too demanding. Allow it to come to you, and it will come to you. And it feels that it will definitely come to you within this year, most likely within this month, okay? So I love that. Or at least the beginning of it is coming back for you. The bottom of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, which is showing me here, the Wheel of Fortune, it's a change. So whatever has been the status quo in the past is no longer going to be the status quo in this relationship, in this situation that you've been going through. So there is something that's going to be changing, and it's going to be changing majorly, because whenever I see the Wheel of Fortune, it's all about major changes, something that it's going to kind of seem like night and day, okay? I love here the corners also represent symbols of faith and just allowing things to take their turn into the more positive and being full of faith and positivity. All right, so that is your reading, Taurus. So let's take a look at what animal spirit can assist you the most in this month by allowing yourself to embody that energy of that animal. Animals have amazing abilities, and they have amazing spiritual abilities. They don't have to talk in order to get their energy across. So their spirit oracle can be very helpful in letting you know what would be the best energy to embody in order to attract that which you have resigned yourself to God for, okay? Let's take a look. I love this animal spirit. Oh my goodness. And it feels like in this, not all the readings got 2 cards, but you did. So I love this. Here is the first card, the Crow Spirit. Crow Spirit represents co-creating with Spirit. So everything you've been doing is about co-creating. It's about having that manifestation. And I've always said this in every Taurus reading I could possibly think of. Tauruses are amazing manifestors, and you've been waiting for the right time, and now all the planets have aligned for you, and the planets are aligning at the perfect moment for you. The number 17 is up here, which to me adds up to numerical number 8. Okay, so for those of you who look into numerology, to me the number 8 represents infinity. It represents being in the flow. It represents finally jumping into the flow after so long feeling like you weren't really sure which way the current was going. The current has finally caught up with you, okay? And the current is good. The current is finally working with you. At the bottom of the deck is Owl Spirit. So this, my guides asked me to please pull a second card for you. The second card is Owl Spirit. The owl is very wise, and it sees everything for what it is. The bottom of the card here says, you see clearly now. And that is exactly what I started your reading with. You resigned to the truth. You resigned to what it is that needs to happen. And that is when you resign to it, it is the most powerful thing you can do to manifest what you would like to do. And the number on the top here adds up to number 7, which to me represents overcoming obstacles, overcoming those things that have been an obstacle in your life and finally attracting what you want. All right, Taurus, that is your reading for January 2019. If you liked it, go ahead and like it, because so that way other people can find it, because that's the only way that YouTube allows other people to find my videos is if you like the videos. So go ahead and like it, subscribe, and I will see you next month. Bye, Taurus.